Hey, welcome. My video I'm doing on Occupying Mars, and there's not going to be a whole lot of commentary through this. It's midterm break for me, so um, yeah, I've got a lot of other stuff going on in my life, and I don't have a lot of time to make videos, so they're non-polished or non-monetized. But I promise to respond to any comment down left in the comment section, as long as it's not toxic. Toxic, I feel I shouldn't have to explain the difference between toxic and um, debate, right? Because toxicity is a completely different beast. So in this video, I have a pretty well established base. On part one, I'll kind of go through the basics. If you have any questions and you guys would like an actual video where I'm showing um, let's say from the tutorial and you're doing the missions and you go through the tutorial and you landed in your pod, so to speak, what you should do from there, then I'll make a video about that. But this is more mid to end game as it currently exists, as of patch 0.154.4, which is recorded on um, March 5th of 2024. Now, things are always changing with this game. And excuse me if I'm clearing my throat a lot. Like I said, no professional edits. I don't have anything to gain from this. I'm just trying to help people. So let's dive right into it. And its initial loading screen is always annoying as hell. But I'm on an NVMe, I think Gen 3, I would say 9900 KS Intel i7 processor, 64 gigs of RAM, a 3080 EVGA. I did look down on my PC. EVGA, the last card they made before they ditched NVIDIA. EVGA 3080 FTW3 with 10 gigabytes RAM. So, if you're curious, and here we go. I feel like this game is made by Germans inherently. I'm a huge X4 person, and it's overly complex yet easily simplistic once you understand the basics, right? Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I can see it's morning time. Anytime you bring your arm pad up, and your arm pad may look different. I'm wearing a heavy suit right now, and there's a current bug right now where it doesn't take the personalization, which you'll see me do in a minute. But yeah, and it looks like I had just been planting crops. I think I know what I was frustrated on, and hopefully we'll be able to deal with that today. But anyways, first thing I do is, who cares? H2O, mid game to late game, you're not even worried about any of this, and you're gonna have figured out food. So as far as necessities go, you're only worried about suit battery. On a heavy suit versus a light normal suit, you have the light suit, you have one battery. Here you have three. You don't use up more battery power, I don't think, but the heavy suit will give you protection to radiation, which is huge. You're talking end game, mid game, end game sort of content. But it also it seems to boost your speed when on foot a little bit, and it also gives you these extra battery slots. Now, it could be wrong. You may be using up more batteries. It really doesn't matter. When you're at the point where you've unlocked this, it's huge, because if you look at the tech trees, you had to have progressed, I want to say, it's all the way at the end. So heavy suit, you need to have, here's the gateway. You had to unlock social rooms, which is a really far in the materials tech tree. So we're talking all the way past science bench. and there's your social rooms. So you had to have researched, have your science bench, get a small crusher, get advanced connectors, and then get social rooms, and then that will enable you to, unlock the heavy suit. And this is huge. You need it to be able to run centrifuges that will give you um, uranium rods. Normally, your guy, anytime you go near hard radiation, your guy is going to be like, "Oh no, I can't take it," and you need this suit to be able to handle that, mitigate that. So, but as you can see, I'm missing a critical component here, and that would be the rover mechanic scan, and we'll go over that in a minute. But that's huge. I need that right now because I just placed on my first miner, and I was like, oh well, this sucks, right? But we'll get into why it sucks in a minute. But you're gonna find the mechanics is the worst period ever. Period. Tech tree. Period. Skill. Period. Right? Like materials, you'll get it. It's second to the hardest. Electricity is ridiculously easy to get. You're just non-stop getting it. And the moment you start doing anything botany wise, you're just gonna mark Watney, the Martian, you know, Mad Demon it. Like you'll be and done and have points left over. It won't be it won't be quick, but they're really broken on the progression right now with uh, mechanics. So I would say in the beginning of the game, your jackhammer is the best way to just go out there and just literally bash rocks down, man, and fill this meter up and just progress until you get a better grinder, so that way you can grind down higher level objects, and then you want to get to jackhammer 3, which will maybe go faster, and then you get science bench, and then you get following that logic, you want the grinder 3, that way you can take down habs. Otherwise you'll get that error message saying your grinder is not, it sucks, get good sort of thing, right? I hate that saying, but whatever. But the most important part is it breaks you into this tree past the science bench, right? So then you can branch out and go for that heavy suit. And you will need that eventually, but I don't know if I'll cover that in this video. We'll see if there's any, commenting down below. I do have the heavy rover unlocked, the tanks, but I was aiming for the drill, right? Anybody familiar with the game should know why it was because otherwise you have to hop out of your vehicle, use your hand drill, boom, get back in the thing, pick the rocks up, put them in your trailer. Once you get the drill attachment for the heavy rover, you can just, it's a new attachment. You can swap the arms out, attachment arms, and you never have to get out of the vehicle, which makes it infinitely more easy. So I would say a jackhammer is going to be your friend. It sucks. You're going to be just like dreading life. Mars truck would be great. Jackhammer some rocks down, throw them in the back of the Mars truck. Go to a small, what is it? A small crusher, and then drive the truck up there, offload, boom, wash, rinse, repeat. Get to the point where you can get a big crusher, and then you'll be able to get past this science bench, get up to this point, which then unlocks the ability to, blowtorch 2. Grinder 3 is huge, huge. That's a massive. If I was to say in terms of importance of the game, mid to late game, this is the most important upgrade, just because it enables you to tear down entire structures regardless of what it is. So if it's a building, you're tearing it down. Is it a solar panel? Doesn't matter. You're never going to get an error code with a Jared Grinder 3. Anyways, let's go. Start my day off. And the first thing I do is I always go across from my living quarters,
Water refilled.
refill my water suit from water from Stupid thing. I'll go into my airlock chamber, change my colors because they always get screwed up. I don't know. It's fun. It seems to be an issue right now. They don't. Whoops. Right over here, I have my my horticulture. Excuse me, dome. You can see that I'm growing some plants, and I really don't care. I could grab this one right now, but it's give me oxygen, so why do I don't care. This is my fork, so it always goes in my hab. This goes outside, convenience factor, like in a airlock. Right. This goes to my central hub. I have 4 CO2 scrubbers slash oxygen generators, but over here at my actual dome, which I'm not even messing with right now, over here I have my vehicle bay right here, and my original first built module ever right here, which is my engineering bay. Now you can see, I mean, I change this up as I've gone along. When you start off, this is mandatory. You need a repair bench, upgrade bench, workbench. But the battery upgrades, like right now I do have a battery that's kind of low, so I'll swap that out by going boom, grabbing a fresh one, taking the one it's not, charging it, it's put on the rack now, populated right there. And I'll take this one and swap it out. Boom, I'm fully charged up, just that easy. So I'll put these in their proper spots. I'm not planning on planning anything today. So my goal for today, when you're in your ARM PDA mode, like where I see my hand right now, you can notice that no matter what area I go to, whether it's inventory, blueprints, this time is not progressing. This is important because it gives you a chance to actually decide what you're going to be doing, right? As opposed to going to, say, an electricity bench where you're going to research something past the science bench that's associated with the tech tree that you're trying to unlock. So anything past for electricity, past the bench, I have to have that bench in place to be able, and then interact with the bench to be able to use it, as well as pen drives. So if I had an electricity pen drive, it'd have to be put into the inventory and then decoded from here. But the point I'm getting at is you'll see that the clock does not stop here. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, we'll go to my radar, get kind of an overview. This is where I was seeing is my central hub, and that was my living space, sleeping. This was where you saw me go to get water. This is where I did my suit at. Vehicle bay, the hydroponics huge area, the dome, and then the hydroponics bay itself. You'll notice that I have double airlocks, usually, except for this one. Um, I almost want to fix that, but it's okay. Usually I have double airlocks to prevent, if this airlock was to get hit, it would be a minimal impact to the pressurization of the entire facility, right? So, and we can check that if you, on the side here when you're in your map, you can check electrical. So if we pan out, anything that is red means it's got an issue, or orange or whatever, but if we click on it, it'll tell us anything connected to this power grid. It'll tell us what the overall structure number is, and then the building you clicked on, what it needs. That's very important to know because you do not want to always be right at the edge. So let's say an example would be when you saw me recharge my battery. that put an additional draw on my power grid. If I was right at the limit, the entire power grid fails, everything dies, plants start dying, everything goes to shit until you get outside and fix it, right? So you always want to have a buffer. So I'll explain that in a minute. With your battery banks, you can see here I've been changing, for anybody who's familiar with it, from from solar power to kilopower. But it's a long process because you have to centrifuge right here, which it's not bringing up. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. So the centrifuge, you'll find it in raw format. It needs to be put in a centrifuge, separated. You get rods. With those rods, you can create um, uranium panels that provide power constant day versus night, and you don't have to worry about sandstorms. Um, because the sandstorms will accumulate on solar collectors and they're great. Like 42 output for a solar collector is great, right? With the bonuses that you get from the electricity trade. But get 88, it doesn't matter. It doesn't care if it's LC. It's just no muss, no fuss. It's down, boom, done. I could probably take out these other five, and my base would be absolutely fine. The power grid. Now, one thing on power grids, one thing I like to do is isolate my power grids so they're not all dependent on one grid. Meaning, if I have an issue with a certain power grid, it's easier to identify the problem and deal with it as opposed to what in the hell is going on. I got this huge power grid. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So right here, I got my main base all operating off these 12 critical powering into an ECU, and then they're powering into a daisy chain of battery banks, three of them maxed out, and then they feed into a subgrid, we'll call it, and then that subgrid is powering my base. This subgrid could be shoot another line out if I needed it to, but yeah, I'm past the point where I need to. Over here we have another power grid. Its sole purpose, as you can see, is to provide my rover with power. That's it. I don't care about anything else. Um, my crusher, I want its own power grid. It's operating on wind because I just got tired of running out nonstop spraying the solar panels every solar storm or sandstorm. So boom, done. My water. Some of these are water, some are methane, some are oxygen. I think I have two or three water, and then one of each of the others. They all feed into a pump, or right here. Oh, that's a defense platform. They, I think they feed into right here. You'll see, but I have a pump station that leads in, and it just kind of all makes sense. So it's kind of a backwards redundancy, right? So by doing this, I'm not. It makes life a lot easier. Trust me. If something goes wrong, your base runs out of power, you know it's got something to do with these 12 panels here or these battery banks. It has something to do with this circuit. If if I tied this crusher in, that would just add to the complexity of solving the issue right on hand, right? My vehicle, why is it not charging? Why am I not getting air? Well, I've isolated it's these four panels. If there's something going on, sandstorm, whatever, I would see the battery not upkeeping. So it just makes it a lot easier having subgrids or separate grids and then subgrids. Very, very important to know. And then your pressure um, for water. Not liking that too much. I'm operating at the threshold. Um, Anybody who's played this game knows what I'm talking about, or is at this point. It means that despite the fact that I have one, two, three lines feeding into a pump, and that one pump is leading to this storage tank for water and then outputting to this dome, Despite all that, that pump only has 3.99. It's operating at the very limit of its capabilities. So if I was smart, what I would do is build another pump, designate it completely for water, feed it into the splitter, and give that a little extra juice. Now, granted, um, I'm not currently using the hydroponic speed to its fullest. Um, I'm not, you only have so much time during the day, so I'm not focused on this right now or my dome, which is relying a lot of water, which is causing a problem here. So probably what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll slap down another generator when I go out. That'll be my priority for the day. Put one more down here. And then we need to address this issue. So up here, I have my big crusher, which is not pulling out for some reason. Let's see. Well, this thing is not placed correctly, and that's because you need to have the radar upgrade, like a seismometer, kinda, it's not right, like a sensor for finding deposits that are not water have to be on the vehicle itself, right? And unfortunately, if we look at my tech tree, we'll see that mechanics, the hardest hardest tree to get points in. I do not have rover mode scan. That will be the next point that I get. Now, how am I going to get 1 point to be able to jump over here? I'm going to make missiles. So we'll go over that. It's oh my god, it's a headache. It's so broken right now. But we'll do it. So that's what we're doing. You can kind of look at your HUD, and if you don't see the corners being cut off, you know you're not wearing a helmet. So let me bam. Now normally I've got plenty of inventory space, so I'm not too worried about it, but yeah.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Let's go ahead and throw that on. I'm gonna put away the gardening stuff, but not worth it to me. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna place down another well. We'll go right here. ES and Bravo, we'll go to blueprints, resources, well. We're gonna use the arrow pad, and we have to make enough room for the saboteur well. Wow, that snap point seems off. I don't know. Oh, I don't have it rotated. Hit left twice. There we go. Boom. Oh, no. What X? You have to drill it. It's weird. Even though you're not putting anything into it, you need to still have to drill it. So, alright, let's redo that. And have the well facing me, go down one, and bam. Got materials on. It's not much to make these. And then we're going to make a saboteur, however you pronounce that, well, extension. So boom. Yeah, that's fine. Run out of screws.
Enough materials.
Luckily, the big crusher has its own 3D printer on it, so we'll just go over here. I'll make like a, I don't know, a couple hundred screws. Just up on the field. I don't know, 300 sounds good. Now we'll go to inventory, go to the printer, and just wait for it to be done. Oh. Like that, we're done. So you would think we need to make sure that the well has enough power. So right now it requires 5 kilowatts. It's being supplied by 5 from that. I do not like, because this will only work during the day. that means that during the nighttime, this thing will not be doing anything without a battery connected to it. So let's go ahead and resolve that issue. So first and foremost, we want to throw a water tank on here. That will enable us to have an additional buffer. Just trust me on this. And then I think we still only need 5 kilowatts, so we can get away with one large wind turbine, and it works out perfect. Well, just like that. This generates with upgrades 6 kilowatts, more than enough, so it'll keep it working during the night without me having to set up a battery solution. So let's connect our power plug up, boom, boom, bam, and we are set power-wise. Now we need to feed out our lines to the pump. Bring out my cable. Oof. Okay, well that sucks. Hopefully I can do another another extension here. I'm not sure, I've never done this before. Okay, no I cannot. This sucks. Alright. Well, no reason crying over it now, so we'll go after a normal pump station. Sure I was not looking for the upgrade. Ah, there you go. We'll snap to the left. You gotta be kidding me right now. Turn NVGs off. Really? And we'll go to the right. Alright. Well, we're gonna disconnect all these for now. And I'm right clicking and then left clicking. Or whoops, left click, then right click. My bad. Wow. And then we're gonna grind these down. Whoops. And now we're gonna place the first one as closest to the lobby area as possible. So we'll go with B as in Bravo. Pump station. Get that really close. Drop it down one. And make sure that's 0 pointing inwards. No, it's outwards. So left twice. Boom. Okay. Now, go ahead and build this. It's a small circuit board, which I have. Hopefully we can build 2 upgrades. So one, do that. So let's build. And then there we go. Perfecto. A little bit of magic here. We'll reconnect all our hoses up for the inputs. So we'll do all the water on one side. Doesn't matter what you connect it to, it will adapt. So boom, and turn it to water. Doesn't matter. This way we can easily see where our water is being fed in.
Warning. Weather alert. Incoming sandstorm.
You gotta be kidding me, really? Okay, and then and finally oxygen. Now these are important. Match them up properly, so we know methane is coming off that slot. So let's do methane off that. We know we have a whole lot of water coming off here, so it will all feed into this line, and then oxygen is coming off that one, so boom. And by doing that, now we can see if we look at the pressure gauge. Um, this will start to develop with O2. Um, Water-wise, oh, we were starved. That's probably withering. That was because I had disconnected all water for a brief time period. This will correct itself over time, trust me. Alright, so we do have a solar storm incoming, which is rather unfortunate, but what we can do is go ahead and get some points in materials. The hardest. Now remember I said at the beginning of the video, the best way to do this is to use your jackhammer. Once you unlock meteor defense, get these rocket kits. So you can see I have 105 rockets ready to go, but the kits, you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Whoops. Sorry about that. Number 1 slots. We can do this. So you hit C as in Charlie to crouch. Put this a little bit of ways from me, and it's a little bit tricky. You can grab it, and sometimes you'll see the silhouette. If you do not, just rotate around, and then it'll populate. If you follow me, so if I go boom, see how it's not there right now? But if I rotate around, boom, highlighted. And the game will know to an extent, but you do not want to pick this part of my bottom part up. If you do, you're gonna have to throw it away. It's really frustrating. So to save yourself that headache, kind of follow me along here. And this actually gets us points in the mechanic tree. Oh, hell no. It's good. Gotta be kidding me. Alright. So let's put this right here and hopefully this works. If you mess up with this, just throw it away. Throw all the parts away if you can. That. Where's the other camera? I really hope they have this fixed soon. It's really, really annoying. Cause there we go. Boom. Now we need the battery. I guess that too. It's just a real pain in the ass. So boom. Okay. See, it's Tabra. There it is. It's under the ground. Of course it is, right? And there we go. Now we gotta. You see it registers the item is no longer a constructible, but as an object, and gravity took hold and it fell to the ground. Boom. We have 10 rockets from one kit. So watch, rinse, repeat. It's really annoying. I hope they get, like I said, I hope they fix this. This has been an ongoing issue. So just rotate around, boom, rotate around, boom, that, boom, grab that, boom. Now you don't need to do this. The game will 9 out of 10 times realize that you're placing in the right spot. So even though you don't get this highlight, it'll be okay, but you don't want that 1 out of 10 times where you pick the rocket up and then everything's screwed up.
Incoming sandstorm.
So boom. Bam. Bam, and we got another 10 rockets. We got some experience for doing that. 20 more rockets, which are good when you have meteor storms. You're gonna want these.
Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected.
one or two more of these done before the
Equalizer pressure.
sandstorm hits us, but we'll see. It's mind numbing, but you know, that's part of the thing, right? So you may be wondering why I do that loop. It's to make sure that the item I picked up is being registered by the interactable. That way I don't accidentally pick up this object and then screw the whole thing up. Another one? One important thing to note is do not move when you're doing this, because you could nudge this. If I move forward, I would hit this and it would, the physics would take hold, and yeah, you don't want that. Sorry, is there another lid here? Great. You've got a kind of complete rocket? Not really. Oh, I really hate this sometimes. Alright, I do not have a winglet in my inventory, so it's bugged out. Great. That means I have to pick this up and throw it away. It is what it is. Sometimes, oh, you see those ones that just fall through the ground? So, I mean, I'll throw these together just so it's easier to throw away. That's unbelievably frustrating. Okay. Well, it won't let me. Oh, I hit the rocket. That's good in a way. So you can see what I was talking about when
Warning.
it comes on.
Weather alert. Incoming sandstorm.
That's
Warning. Sandstorm imminent. Find shelter.
Oh, it's here.
Warning.
Great. Luckily, I have a higher quality spacesuit, so I can kind of resist this. Let me get inside. And here we go.
Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected.
Sandstorms suck, man. Let's try to hope, but
Oxygen source. External.
right, and we all have to throw it in that waste paper. I wish they would have like a bin that you can interact with and say throw this way, instead of just trying to, you know, play basketball with it. Like a way to put it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So if I go to these items are now completely useless. So drop. Okay, and I have to hope that that arc. Nope, it didn't. That it went into the bin. So let's back up a little. It's a little to the left. So yeah, some of this is really, really dumb. Oh, a little to the left. So maybe more. too much. A little bit back. Oh. More. And there, I made it. Hit Z is in zebra, and it will highlight everything if it didn't fall to the ground. Good job. You did it. You beat the jank. So we'll drop this. Really? I think that one made it. Yep, it did. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That did not make it.
New message.
It did. But when the camera did not, so nozzle or whatever. It's so stupid you have to play basketball with this stupid ass. Yeah, but it's EA, so, you know, right on the rim. Little. Yeah, that one made it. Pick up little. So I got going on this. That drops right in front of me. Some of them drop a little bit differently, so a little to my right, aiming down. And it went away. Right at my feet. Alright, let's try that. Oh man, totally not annoying at all. Book. Almost got it, but not quite. Right on the limb. Right. Maybe this will work. Okay. No parts around me. Sometimes they will fall through the geometry and be in the actual underneath the structure. You can't pick them up. So if that was the case, I would say save yourself the headache and just reload. Okay, let's put these 20 rockets away that we did make. I'll make some more rocket kits. Oh, I have one more, I think. See how close I am on going straight to another points. So 3-4 is still one. So, you know, 1 or 2 more kits and I'm good. But there's a sandstorm happening right now, so I can go outside. Oops. If you bring your blowtorch up, you can kind of inspect areas because the windstorms will do damage to your base. Usually connectors, more than anything, but you want to check everything. Look right here. For some reason my lobby took damage. So might as well repair it up. and the wind is blowing from this way to what? That would be west to east. So that means if you could see the exterior of my base, basically what is happening here is debris is hitting this area in this big dome. Now I want to say they have damage reduction. This area is kind of like a not really reinforced area, so it's more prone to damage. Airlocks can take a beating. Stuff outside can take a beating. This thing can take a beating. That's why I put it there. It's shielding the majority of my base, but this sticks out just enough, and this sticks out just enough, but this is pretty reinforced too. So, we'll see what's going on in the main area. Pressure is off. Oops. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, so we're now at the big dome. Unsurprisingly, no damage. It's very resilient. But we're just looking at the health. Greenhouse took a little bit of damage. Boom. Paired up, and we are past the snowstorm, or sandstorm. So I'm gonna top up my fluids, top up my rations or hunger.
Water refilled.
And go out there and back on task.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Ooh, hopefully they get to a point soon where you don't need that helping animation, but they said they're gonna do it. It's just gonna take time.
Equalizing pressure.
Oh, it's nighttime. 1924, never mind.
External oxygen detected.
Nice. Waste a day.
Oxygen source external.
Shot on the rack here, 700 roughly. Here we go. It auto saves every time you sleep by default. So we're gonna go ahead and throw our helmet on because who cares? Swap out the O2, I'll explain why in a minute. You can see the blowtorch needs a little bit of TLC, so we'll do that too.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed. New message.
Okay, it's like a probe or something retarded.
Water refilled.
Alright, water done. It's done. Suit power still needs to be topped off, but let's do our O2. We'll open this panel and refill the bottle that I just replaced. And we'll go in here. I'm gonna do the same thing. We'll grab a fresh battery, put it in our inventory. The cement battery, or battery needs charging, hit charge, boom, it's on the rack now, right there. Little TLC on that blowtorch, repair. What else do we need to do? We can get rid of these three right now. And also probably streamline the base, because these are currently providing power and water for crops I'm not utilizing, so just zero everything out. done repairing, grab it.
New item.
Alright, we can see the like concave areas so we know we are wearing our helmet, so we can just go inside.
Equalizer pressure.
Fun. Make another rocket. I just need one of these. Come on, man. Just let me get one more point in mechanics and I'm all good. Alright, I need more packs. And you can see already that these are dirty. So I need to get my CO2 gun, clean those off from the dust storm.
Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected.
That's fun, right? Boom, boom, boom. Always keep the gun and CO2 canisters on hand full for your sanity's sake. So we'll throw this in a number 1 slot. Oops. To grab some more kits. Oh, I don't have any.
Equalizer pressure.
Blow off these panels. You just do this until the point where you can see it getting cleaner and that bar disappears. Extremely annoying, but considering at the peak efficiency, medium will give you 44 kilowatts per hour. That's really huge. 42, 44, something like that. When they have dirt on them, they'll be like 5 kilowatts per hour until you spray them down like this. That's why you want to use your centrifuge and make these tear up. They do not require additional fuel. Once you make them, it's like set it and forget it for any of you that have remember those good old infomercials, but you just want to set it and forget it. You don't want to come out here and do this. Unfortunately, for the water pumps, they have their own built-in solar panels, and I use that to augment. Now you could build another, let's say you have the blueprint tech for a wind turbine, you could use that. It's, right now I'm just kind of got a lot of plates spinning, so I'm not trying to make it too overly complicated right now. And over here, take a quick look, you can see if there's any dirty ones. No. And we need to go clean off the actual unit itself, because that's what's got the solar panel built into it. So the unit that has the actual interactable display is what you want to clean. The Saboteur extension you do not need to clean. You don't need to clean that. Boy, oh boy. Pretty and exciting here. Okay, so we'll knock this one out. I think I got 1 or 2 more and I'm done. For some odd reason, the wind turbines are completely fine. You know, never mind the fact that, you know, Xangrip would get into the bearings and stuff, but, you know, that's right. I'm not gonna complain beyond that, because this is already annoying, so. Okay. This first one leads into my, my bay, where my suit was at, and then we got my habs. This is usually a main wagon in my base.
External oxygen detected.
And it's been a while since I'll actually go and repair that tool. Probably do the C-gun too while I'm at it, why not? While that's happening, we'll go over here and refill the CO2, same spot you do your air, fill the bottle, pick it up, control left click, Fill bottle, boom, control left click. It's done.
New item.
And what was it? The sea planner gun. Do I still have that? Yeah, I do. Just wait for that to be done. I mean, maybe you'll have to repair this thing like twice during your playthrough, so
New item.
don't let it trip you out. So, whoops. You don't see what's on your toolbar when you're in there, so I want to pull this off. Oops. Pull this off, put that there, and put that there. So I run my bar. Grinder, driller, builder, scanner. The hoses I need. My top row, I'll back up H2O so I can swap the tanks. I'll hot swap them. H2O, same thing. If I get hurt, I got first aid packs, food, repair kits for either tools or my suit if I get damaged. Everything else is towards the bottom as far as I'm concerned. So in here, I'm gonna put the food stuff, food tools. Whoops, that's not food tool. That is. We'll go over here and throw the CO2. And it's 2 full cartridges, fully repaired. We're all good. And before noon, before lunch break, we've cleaned all the panels off, repaired our tools, and stowed them. Amos from The Expanse would be proud. For any of you guys who watched season 3, I'm back to rewatching, and I just watched season 3 when dude catches the drill going at dude's head. You might want to hang on to this. Anyways, so we're looking for the rockets. Kit. So let's make 5 of these. You can see it being constructed over there. It's kind of cool. Inventory would drop to printer, boom. Replace our things for a second. We're just trying to get 1 more point. That's all we need. It's good to have these rockets also. Maybe I'll cover that in a future video. When you have a meteor storm, your rocket defense turrets, which, like that one's one. I have them all over. There's another one. They only have 5 rockets in the magazine, I think. So you'll go through those really quick. So you want to have, when it says warning, meteor storm imminent, the first thing you should be doing is getting back to your base, and the second thing you should be doing is making sure all these are fully armed with 5 rockets each. And then the third thing you need to be doing is grabbing a bunch of rockets for your inventory and
available point for technological advancement.
Right, now we'll be able to unlock
scanner
mode.
External oxygen detected.
Some extra rockets, might as well stow these. So now we have 165 rockets, which is really good. And I still have 4 more kits, which is 40 rockets. So we're gonna go ahead and place these up here so I can see kit and then rocket. So the kit is like a model kit. The rocket is fully assembled, ready to go. So we're gonna be absolutely happy with that. Put that back up there. We're here and research that radar.
Mechanics, technology access level increased.
I've never used this yet, so all I know is I built a miner, was all super happy, and then I was like, okay, apparently I built it in the wrong spot, and my spectro gun will only pick up water, so that's cool. So I'm gonna go out here and rip this down. And then every grinder you can tell is a red, whatever. I think the first one is yellow or gray, I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is giving me Ian excitement right here. Don't get me wrong, I love games like this. X4, Subnautica games where you build an infrastructure and you have to maintain it, rebuild, and you know, I can lose myself in that, but this is just like, seriously, come on man. It's the highest level grinder and then taking this, my main base will be torn down. The majority of the modules in this mountain. So yeah. Pretty weak. We got a pretty good way to go. Somewhere down there. Cue up the Jeopardy music right here, right? Rest in peace, Shabak. This is from 999. Like, who thought it would be cool to go down in increments of 4 with a level 3 miner? Like, answer me that. Riddle me that. Look at that. Small pipes down by 4s. Really? I mean, okay. That might be a value you guys should maybe tweak. Because, oh, by 4s. I'm sorry. Yeah, great. Oh, 2s even sometimes. Even better. That's annoying. So, I guess the lesson of the day is when you go to place a miner, make sure you place it in the right spot. Because this thing is apparently indestructible. Which means, going by game logic, like a dust devil will hit it and destroy it, or some equally idiotic. Grab this. Why the hell is this cable just sitting on here? Control lock, click that. I'm gonna take a quick gander at what I have in my inventory, and I know I don't have enough small pipes. I can already tell. Oh, okay, here we go. We got extra ones. Alright, well, let's see what we shall see. I've not used the radar yet. That's the new feature.
Oxygen source external.
Radar. So, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I would assume that I'm not gonna, if iron's out here, yeah, no. Silicon is your number 1. Uranium, I guess, too, but that would be near the monolith areas, I would assume. Monolith, regolith, whatever, the, like, actual, kind of mountainy, abundance. So I don't know how else to put it. Alright. Great. Hold on, nothing. If you're wondering, I'm using V as in Victor, switch between first person, third person. So when I'm driving, I like to be in third person. When I'm manipulating the drill or whatever, I like to be in. Oh, we got something over here. Let's see. So it's not gonna ding, it's just gonna tell you like, hey, there's something over here. Tell that it's not water. water would make the ground look muddy, like that. So that is not mud. So what's the deal? Critter against something, or got to guess? It's some bullshit. I mean, there's a deposit of something right there. Right, let's go see it and see what we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever it is right here, so I guess I'll... Time to roll the dice, right? We'll build a miner right here. Good? Sure, why not? Right in front of the rover. Of course, I'm gonna run out electronics and uranium rods. I mean, 2 and 3. What it showed. So it looks like these are self-powered with their uranium rod, but yeah, this is really stupid. I'll basically RTB with the rover here and then crash out and then complete this during the day. Check on the uranium rods, see if they're actually processed when it's centrifuge.
Naviac materials. Oxygen source external.
Activates. It's gonna have to guess as to what the hell that is. I mean, it's really, really dumb. I mean, there's no indication on my radar, heads up, anywhere so I can see as to what the hell that is. So. Really dumb. Now the rover is nice. The Mars truck, I would say, if you're looking for a vehicle early to mid game, Mars truck just you need it anyways. You have to progress to it to unlock the higher level stuff. But I mean, it's huge. I mean, you might as well. It's look, we have a deposit over here too. You color coded? Maybe that is silicon? I don't know. Huh. Interesting, because I believe that was more cyan color. Well, I guess we'll find out. And then that's blue, so that's obviously water. And that is not water. But yeah, we're gonna get at a warning, sleep deprivation, and whatever here in a minute. So. Get this connected to an O2, replenish the O2 supply, because the cabin is pressurized on this thing. It's really nice, has a bed, has storage, yeah, it's nice. Mars truck is good though, it will get you by, so stop right by here. I know the connections are right about there, so boom, E is in picture go first person, right click, get out of it. Door by, I guess, waving at it. Close it using the same theology here. Grab the cable, power cable, plug that in. Again, bam, done. Oh, I gotta check the uranium centrifuges over here. They may be done, and they are. So let's grab those 4, throw those in there, reactivate the 4 centrifuges. It'll take a while for them to spin out the enriched uranium.
Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected.
Went off, replace O2 tank.
Oxygen source.
It just makes you like that much easier during the
External
daytime.
pressure
You can
dropping.
just the depleted tank is in your inventory, so you'll be able to replenish it. You can't replenish O2 tanks that are in your inventory or you're using in your suit. So, boom, bam, we're done. That way. Go in here, do the same thing.
Water
Recharge hydration.
refilled.
Hunger's a little bit low, so we'll. So that's bam. Use this for 7:30 sounds good. She could skip these animations, but say it'll be. You can see my meteor defense systems wherever you see a tower there. A wind tower, that is. The autosave after sleeping, boom, go here, refill the hydrogen. From sleeping, apparently grabs
Water refilled. External pressure dropping.
You'll get that error a lot. Light phase you bam, put your helmet on, take that out.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Go in here, boom, say charge, grab a fresh one, double click, put it in our inventory. While we're at it, we'll get rid of that seed. Yeah, throw that in the fridge for tomatoes. You're good to go for the next one. So
Equalizer pressure.
uranium rods, and it's always electronics, man. So got the rods, need the electronics. This will grab 20. Nope, can't do that. Reduce it down till we can. And it. See it being built right there. It's kind of cool. Turret printer. Bam, got her in. Electronics. We'll disconnect our O2 and power supply from the vehicle. Wave at the door for it to open. Just see
Oxygen source
this
external.
picture and we'll go out to the construction site. So I know that there's something over here, so I'll probably go ahead and do that. Whatever that white source thing is. Once you do this, I'm sure you can identify, so it'll be, I'm gonna say it's probably silicon, which is suck. Means mine one over there is probably like iron. Carbon. Sure, we'll find out. Cruising along at 35. The Mars rover I think does 40 some. The ATV that you build, not the one you find. The one you find is jacked up, but the one you build once you have the tech will be, I think, around 40 some. And I don't know, the motocross bike, I have no idea what it's even in this game. Like, seriously, an astronaut's gonna go motocrossing. But, alright, this is great too. It's got a slight tinge of blue to it, so let's see. Hopefully I'm on this one. Not really. It's working, so it is aluminium. We'll build the, so why not? We'll build the, airboat. I don't know what this does, I'm not used to it, but why not?
Not enough materials.
Well, not build it because I don't have enough plate. Oh, the rover is screwed up. Get that thing on real quick. Yeah, it's always handy. Check things over when you have a blowtorch. I mean, say about the repair.
Oxygen source external.
So, aluminium. Let's activate this. G is in golf to put yourself on autopilot so you're not, you know, wearing down your pointer finger with the W key. Right now I don't have my hands on anything, I'm just cruising along. It's really, I'd really like to, an indication as to what the hell is up with that radar. Let's go through the rocks here. I could, you know, mine these rocks out. You know what, I probably should, actually. Now I think about it, I was gonna make an excuse as to why I shouldn't, but yeah, I'm going to. So we'll hit tab, you won't see me doing it, but now I'm in the, oh, well, I guess we'll see it now. It will go to the grabber automatically, you want to select the drill if you have it. You'll see the arm switching components out. You can only go so far with this thing. Oh my god, that radar is gonna drive me nuts. So you're wanting to get the rock away from the actual deposits. Deposits are, I mean, if you need to have it explained, you shouldn't be playing this, I guess. Keep that. They're like little gray jewels, so to speak. I freed 2 of them there. Tab. Burn a little. Hit tab again, go back to the arm, takes a second. Well, that sucks. I actually drilled the deposit, which you would think, oh, well, what's the harm? You're getting the same return. No, you're not. When you drill down an actual deposit all the way, you're not getting secondaries. Like, it may be iron, but it will have some silicon in it. But if you do it by hand, or in this case, if you screw up and do like I just did, it will break down shittier. So right here, you want to switch to the grabber. No. Swap tools out. Grab that little piece up there. Hard to see without me. Well, these big ones are easy. You wait for the green mark, boom, throw it in your truck bed. Whoops. Come on. Say it's gonna be easy, and then I screwed up. Boom, drop it in there. Boom. There. I get that. Oh, come on. Let me grab that. I'm gonna have to get closer. I could be able to grab that one. Hit tab, so we're in try mode again. Get a little bit closer with the arm on these. Hit tab again. So we're in alternate seat. Boom. Oh, come on. Again. Trying to move too fast. We want to get that loose rock that's over there right now, so we'll put the arm up, get our seat, and we'll actually go pick that up by hand. So you can see what you should not be doing. Should not be drilling it down to that point.
Oxygen source external.
Super rock right here. Slime that out, I'll get some silicon out of it no matter what. It doesn't matter what it comes on when you're analyzing it with the spectrometer. It's what you... Let's turn that radar off, Jesus. It will always have secondary and tertiary elements to it when you use your rover. So, hit tab, we'll go over here, switch to the alarm. Yeah, this thing's gonna be super drollable. So damn big. Just don't hit on those nodules you see, like the little gray nodules. To switch to the grab arm, so go to first central. this last one if we can. If not, that's fine. Is in Victor. We're gonna go to transform mode, let it complete, because you'll see it stow the arm and then go into a like down position, and hopefully that remains, and we can try to avoid. Let's come out here to pick the rest of the pieces up. I will get silicon, I'll get calcium, I'll get calcium's used for cement, you get silicon, which is used for every other thing. Iron is used for, you know, metal plates, things like that. So what you want to do is go to the crusher, and I should probably explain this before, but it's pretty easy. So you just go up to your crusher and go into first person. It's the easiest way to do this. On the Mars truck, it can be a little bit tricky. Not really, but a little finicky. You have a better way to put it. With this one, it's very self-explanatory. Just ease up to it, go along the guide paths, and stop where it says stop. Boom. Couple out, unload. Good. V is in Victor, you can see what happened. It tilts it up, throws it in that grinder thing down there. It'll put it back, and you know you're good to go. Do a kind of big wide turn here, back in, to reattach it to O2 and power for the next day. So, sorry, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna go back out mining. Right between those two front tires if you can. Victor, so you go back into first person, right click, boom, open that with a left click. Shut that, and then connect your lines up. And so that's your vehicle situated, boom, 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 you're done, easy peasy. I had no silicon before, so let's see what we have now. Go to inventory on the printer. We have, oh no, we have 288. We'll work with it. We got it. So electronics. So go to printing. Type LEC. Whoops, not ALEC. Jesus. Wow. I think I'm not doing it. Damn right now. So we'll just put money in there. Get being built over there. Control left click, boom, we're done. That's gonna be a ways off, man. You know what? Why not? We'll and jump our way over here. So, I've been watching the Expanse as of lately, and yeah. Yeah, I started to tear that thing apart. I should tear that fully apart. Wonder if it shows. Oh, there's the rocks I did not break up over here. Wow, it's way over there. Alright. I wonder if on my radar it shows what that deposit is. So that would be the deposit, right? So. No, radiation. I don't know what's up with that. But that's the at my 11 o'clock right now as I'm running. You can kind of see it on my periphery. when I look at it, you don't see it. When I look at it at my periphery, you can see it. Those abutments will always have a unique cave inside of them that I think it yields uranium, but or some other substance. It'll be a unique cave though. It's kind of crazy. It only is appearing in my periphery though, on my left, and when I look at it, it just kind of fades off. Some weird rod cone. But I'm going into my LMHC, so anybody familiar with that? Like that's understanding parts of the brain. I'm like, how does that? That doesn't compute. One of those people that I've been told that, you know, there's a difference between programmers and hardware engineers, and that programmers do not question the hardware they use, whereas hardware engineers do not question the software they use. It's very rare that you have somebody that can work on both sides. I'm one of those people that I look at something and I go, does that work? Like electricity, I failed my apprenticeship because
Not enough materials.
yeah, you kidding me, right? With 20 plates. I was one of those people that could not just accept that a transformer transforms energy. I was like, okay, how does that happen on an electron level? How is it stepping it from one voltage to the next? And the instructor got angry at me. He was like, well, you just have to understand that that's how it works. I'm like, okay, I get that's how it works, but how does it do that? And anyways, we did not hit it off, and later on I would work for US Cellular at their National Operations Center. When I was interviewed for that job, that's when I heard that for the first time, that people who think hardware have a problem working software, and people with software have a hard time thinking hardware. And we're talking on intimate levels in terms of not just a basic level. But yeah, that's trippy. Anyways, that's why I wonder when I look at something like that, I'm like, why did developers think that, like, your periphery is dictated by genetics, your rods and your cones, so why? But then, you know, the logical part of my brain should be shutting off and saying, dude, it's just a video game, why are you overthinking? Just enjoy it, have fun. Maybe it's game mechanic, there's something to do with the draw distance. Maybe the periphery is smaller if you're to go crow from first person point to point. Whoa, why do I have green over here? A non-completed meteorite defense system and tower. It's not good. But yeah, I'm one of the, yeah. So, total nerd. So let's pull the thing
Not enough materials.
A medium circuit board, and we need surprise electronics as well as aluminium boards. So let's do that quick, even though it's technically bedtime. You guys can be like, oh, if I don't get sleep. So let's just make, say, I don't know, 20. So make, I don't know, 58. I don't think you can make circuit boards, can you? Make a box to hold them, but no, you can't make them.
Available point for technological advancement.
I don't think I have any medium circuit boards. That's probably why I never got,
Equalizing pressure.
oh no.
External oxygen detected.
In here in this box. Oh, medium. I have smalls, lots of smalls. Large, but no mediums. Oh, easily solved by going out and hitting up some bases and tearing them apart. Excuse me, hiccups. Cut the hunger off, remove the helmets, swap the OT tank.
Oxygen source external.
The hiccups. The OT tank up.
Water refilled.
There we go. So I need a medium board, which means I need to take out probably a Mars truck. I don't want to be driving the more on 3000 there. The roommate's gonna be going to sleep, so I'm gonna be like probably a minute.
Water refilled. External pressure dropping.
Time to replace those rations.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
It's just kind of a priority thing, so I need to go in here, grab these ones that were a slightly slight change from the other ones I had in terms of nutrition values, so these work. They're pretty good. It's wise to incorporate more than one fruit, so I'm waiting for the tomatoes, whatever, to be completed. I should ideally be working on that today, but we'll get those aluminum plates and electronics out there, but most importantly, we need a medium circuit board. So let's find them. The hub. Going here, my visor is on. Oops, I did not replace my battery. I'd be fine, but it's good to keep it good. Have it up, right? So boom, take crappy battery out, so it's in my inventory. Put it in here, charge it. Whoops, charge that. Grab a fresh one, take it out. Tools all look in decent condition, so I'm good. Open the door to the vehicle hangar and ditch and try the Mars truck. So we'll just hold this in the open condition and bam, the door decompresses, we'll decompress, or remove it. I still don't have the motocross bike. I don't understand the logic. You know, I'll go down to the original base. I'm curious to see if maybe I'll get a medium board from there. It should be right over this next ridge line. I wasn't able to go deep into there because I did not have the heavy suit to protect me from radiation, but now I do. So it's the remnants of the days right now. You should absolutely be Right now I'm going at a 104 reduced blind frame rate so it's 18 bits. I don't have the radiation warning because I have a heavy suit on, so I can go right up here. Grinder, take these two out. Let me get these hangers over there. So destroyed rover, maybe I'll get some good parts off of this. Normally with a normal suit, if you went here, you guys would be easy done, probably by now. The heavy suit protects you from this, so on medium. It'll usually be the last item you get. Oh, well, I guess I just destroyed the entire spot. I guess that's... Tearing this down as I walk towards the command center of this. Sucks. I know this takes a large, I think, botany guard house. So I think this takes a large circuit board to be able to make. We're getting parts, so it's not even ironic that at least for whatever a dozen or 2,000 people, it's not even kind of equivalent to the base you end up making, but this one's a medium, honestly. See, I'm not counting circle accounts. Instead of getting at least parts, cement is huge, steel plates, repairs, electronics, always a win, glass plate, good. This right here is the suit area, so get some electronics out of this. Pipes, repairs, small engines are good. Axis screws, repairs, takes iron to make them anyways. You have to fabricate it. Suit gonna go right here. No circuit boards. Sucks. If I don't get anything off this, I'm gonna drive out to a site and actually do that. It's Z and zero, nothing to pick up. 20. Nothing's highlighted. When you hit Z and zero, it'll highlight anything you can pick up. So we'll take out these launch pads. I mean, come on now. They have to give some, right? Cement, I'll take it. Displays, good. we'll just get in Mars trucks. This boy's done. We'll go to the nearest base I've not already tore down. Which would be... We'll track this with a red icon. So we can see it easy. It's 1.2 kilometers that way, no problem. There's no way you built this structure without a circuit board. Yeah, if that was something you could build, it would be like, you know, 2 large, 1 medium. That's nestled between that mountain and this one over here. Looks like. PONR when the return would be, you know, when you're about right around where I'm at right now, but you have to factor in, I spent a lot of time grinding, so. It's not, oh, no, it's on the other side of this region. I'm lucky I can keep going straight. The lag spikes you're seeing are because it's rendering in you chunk. So anytime it loads a new chunk, it'll choke down for like 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, so this way, so should be that will have super bugs in it, for sure. Seeing zebra, we can see there's a seed pod there. That would be a motor seed pod. Or no, that's a pack of screws. I'll grab that. Try in my face, I'll grab it. Rocket fuel. That's a circuit board. Medium. Nice. So that's rocket fuel. Might as well grab it. Why not? Pin tablet hidden inside this console. Seed pod looks like maybe corn. It's a good MRE. It is. 2 motors here. You'll get, or small engines, whatever, you get to the point where you can just see the silhouette and go, oh, small engine. I do not know what that is, actually. Oh, that's it, rock. Regular. I don't care about that. Scanning, no. I'll take that. It might be some I don't have. Normally I would say take out these, you'll get a chance for a small circuit board and solar panels, but I don't need them, so I'm gone. For 2B. Whoops, actually, you know what? Got enough time here, I can... It's another base. Let me remove this icon. Oops. Let's go ahead and place a new icon. Whoops, track that. Red. Be able to get another BDM. I hope. It's not too far. Green is my home, so In the Mars truck, you can cover that. As you can see, top speed's 45. That'll differ if you're on uphill or downhill, obviously, but do as you go, put it in autopilot. There's that chunk loading, so it's acting all, the frames are all over and now let's speed it out. Pick it up as you go along. Sometimes you'll know the not relying the autopilot. You start fish down along like that, you don't want to have it on auto speed because you'll just make it really start flipping around. It'll make it a lot worse if you want to let off the gas every now and then.
Inventory full.
Medium circuit board. We do have space in the front of rovers, so speed magazine. That. So I already have that. Another medium. No plus steel plate. That's food right there, MRUs. It's a circuit board or plate. That's plate. Good tablet. Wow, 2 tablets here. Right. That is steel plate, I believe. Let's see if I'm right. Steel plate. Not worth it. Cement, absolutely worth it. Small circuit board, yeah, more steel plate. And a few more almost running through. Got ore, that looks like a first aid kit. No, cement. Alright. Close the hood and return to base. Out of there quick. Over this mountain range without using the auto drive. Do you want to hit a right angle? Don't go at it like at a real crazy angle. Oh, power into the gas. If I'd had power in the gas, it would have went flipping up on that. Here we should be able to now I can hit G as a go. Come on, go speed. And when you have the speed boost from going downwards, just maximize it. Avoid every little bump you can. Anything that would reduce your speed so you can get back to your destination quick. In this case is the main base. You can see I'm already, yeah, I'm at 35 now, so bye-bye. It's alright, it's the cyber, oh, I mean Mars truck. Oh, I can't go. I was going to remove the man markers, no reason to worry about that. You may want to keep man markers until you disassemble the whole base. With the crusher and the printer and I don't need that anymore. So the big crusher is far superior to the you can have in your base, by the way. It has things that it can craft that nothing else can craft if you can craft it. So, this is where the old base is down in this valley. Still 100G involved. This is really not what you should be doing. You're coming down and being like this, but you know, whatever. Oh god, right over that rock, that's nice. There it is. The Mars truck is still awesome. You can pick rocks up and directly drop them into the bed and then go to a small crusher and unload it. It's really, really good for when you're reaching beginning to mid. When you're right about at the midpoint, this truck can be your best friend. Because it also charges the solar panel, charges it, so you don't have to connect it to a backup power grid. Oh god, I'm gonna left tire that. Or full on hit it. As we can see, 17, we're about to lose daylight, but I'm gonna click off the base and it's home. Smooth sailing from here. No problem. Park this in base, I'll plug it up. Sometimes, very rarely, some circuit boards require that you repair them. And if you guys want a video on that and really watch this, just let me know. I'll show you how to repair circuit boards. But sometimes it'll look like a board is at full health, and you'll be like, why isn't it working? Well, if you put it on the diagnostic table, the workbench, you'll see it has a faulty component. Even though it looks like it's 100%, it's not. So, anyways, we're going to go into the vehicle bay here and put it on the charger, reseal the bay. Create our medium circuit board for the launcher out here. Let's properly pull on bay 2 here. Say it's bay 2. Okay. It's a door. I don't have enough space to fit everything in there, so right now I'm just gonna pick this cable up. Attach it. Go out here. Oh, to move that map marker, so we'll go over here. I think should see it around here somewhere. That marker. The red one. There we go. And now it's no longer on the HUD. Let's go over here and put the medium board in here. Now this connected. Let's put the power up. I still need to supply rockets to that, but so that's done now. Seal this up. Look at the close and hold.
External oxygen detected.
Supporting vehicles, that is unlocked.
Oxygen source external. Low pressure warning. Alert. Bad physical condition. Pressure drop detected. Helmet leak detected. Oxygen depleted. Low power. Hydration critical. External pressure dropping.
I'm
Dehydration
just
detected.
gonna go watch The Expanse because it said it detected external. That's something I really hope they fix soon. They should say warning. Um, it shouldn't say external oxygen detected, and then you take your helmet off and you just fall over dead instantly. Come on, man. Seriously, your guy couldn't hold his breath long enough to put his helmet back on? Try the quick load, see what happens. Otherwise, it's going to be, I'm done with this for the night. Yeah, I love this game, but I'd love to hate it as well. And I'm pretty sure the autosave is going to throw me all the way back at the beginning of the day, which really, really sucks. Once again, once that bay is sealed, it shouldn't give you that message until it's a breathable atmosphere. And at the very least, your guy would still have seconds to put his helmet back on. Come on now. I mean, really? Um, and I don't have potatoes, so it really sucks having to wait for everything to load out, but patience is a detriment or virtue, or I don't know, one of those two, I don't know. Uh, Start, cool, yep, uh-huh. Set up items, life structure, or life support, yep. Items, life support, which should go really quick. Oh look, if I did absolutely nothing. Super sweet. Alright, well, I'll have to watch the Expanse I go. If you guys have any comments, questions, or anything, at least you've seen, I'd like to include these kind of moments right here where it's like, yeah, that sucks. So it's not just like a highlight reel, it's also like what can happen to you and how to troubleshoot it. So in this case, there's no troubleshooting, except to say I could have made some manual saves while I'm out there, but come on, man, do you really want to be bothered by that? Like, um, will I play it again? Of course, I'll pick it up probably even later tonight. But to mitigate the frustration, I'm gonna go off and watch some TV and just chill out, man, because that really sucks losing a whole day to a garbage thing where I get it if the ramp had shut for the vehicle bin and it didn't immediately compress, but we also know from science that a person can survive in in space for a very small period of time, but you can still survive. You can tell me that as oxygen is rushing into this bay and pressurizing it, that your guy would, what, you're just dead? Like instantly? You're not, your body wouldn't start breathing again, or you wouldn't have enough time. You take your helmet off and you're like, put it back on, right? Come on now. Your suit is AI, obviously, so your suit isn't going to go, warning, I'm not allowing you to return your or take your helmet off. You will die. Oxygen levels are not high enough. Some sort of indicator, but they don't even do that. You're done. And reload at the start of the day. So, yeah. Anyways, happy gaming. I look forward to any comments down below. Anybody who watched it, once again, my videos are all unmonetized, so it's not a job for me. I'm just making it to help other people out. So take it easy.